The Janjaweed rewarded him by giving him the East Central State. But let me shock all of you. Our mothers were not happy. Not our fathers. You see all these men in Igbo land, useless, idiots. It's only our mothers that have ever fought for us. In 1929, in 1947-48, Enugu coal riots. Our women, the men never did anything. Nothing. They brought that same cowardice till today. Do you know when after the war, when they made Oba Biaseka the East Central State governor? Do you know what our mothers did? They went to Enugu. Because Oba Biaseka said, in typical Sabo fashion, our people complain that things are very hard, abandoned property, they stole our money and everything. And our mother said to him, but see, look at you, you're enjoying life. You are the East Central State governor, you're enjoying life. He said, Onyuberu ya racha. Go and ask people. I'm old enough to remember all these things. Some of you now listening, even by then, your fathers have not been born. But I was born then. I am a child of Biafra. So you can't ask me to stop at the for me. It's not possible. Once Oba Biaseka said to our mothers, the men just went back. You know, Igbo men, they just went back and started gossiping. You know what our mothers did? Our mothers went and brought plum. Ube, ejatoka. You know plum, the one you eat with corn. In Enugu, go and ask. Our mothers boiled it. They kept boiling and boiling. People kept supplying them with ube. Because he said, which means he is enjoying with his family. The same thing Obiano is now doing. He's enjoying with his family, so to hell with all of you. Are you following what I'm saying this morning? Some people may be wondering why I am taking this long detour before saying what I'm saying about our protest today. It is called perspective. So you understand history very well and where we are coming from, especially those ignorant journalists who don't know anything. Listen to this. If you have any journalist friend, ask them to listen to this broadcast this very morning. Every journalist of Biafran extraction should listen to this very broadcast. Oba Biaseka said to our mothers, the same thing the governors are doing today. I have arrived. I'm enjoying with my family. Go to hell, all of you. Which means I am enjoying. Now is my time to enjoy. You cannot stop me. This ube plum has matured. You know, it changes color from pink to ash color, from ash color to blue. When it is blue, you know, and then you can pluck it. Listen carefully to this gospel this morning. You know what our brave mothers did? They went inside and boiled ube for Biaseka, plum, and poured it in front of the government house in Enugu. And he said, why? He said, you said, look at ube now. Come and eat it. Do you see why Biafra is a motherland? Not a fatherland, motherland. Only our mothers fight for us. And the class of 67 to 70. Brave men, of course. And women. The rest are just a waste of space. The only people it is Igbo president. They have called the army. They are hiding now. And we know it's them. And let me warn all of them in Abuja. God is my witness. Any shooting in Biafra land today of protesters, all of you are finished. They are the ones that call the army. There are protests going on and looting going on all over the place. Not even looting. People taking their palliatives all over the place. It's only in our land that a governor will go and call the army to kill. Because even without his phone ringing, he's afraid that his Fulani master is going to call him and ask him, what are you doing? Is that the type of life you want us to live? I'm asking all of you listening. Is that the type of life you want to hand over to your children? You know that cowardice in an Igbo man, that cowardice and treachery, they have 3 deadly diseases. Forget about greed, envy, and jealousy. They are cowards. They love gossiping and they love becoming traitors. These three things, they have it in abundance. If not, why would you stop young people from Biafra land joining their counterparts in Ududuwa and elsewhere to protest for a better life? And coming out of their own elected so-called representatives in Abuja are planning with the Nigerian army to kill them. Are you listening to me? Do you see how evil they are? And they went round in Anambra State. They said, oh, you insult elders. And Igwe, have you not heard about SARS or Kuzu? Where they harvest the organs of our children and sell it. People coming out today to protest. They are coming out to protest because they are angry over what happened at SARS in Okuzu. And you, as the Igwe of Okuzu, you are going to travel, you are traveling to Oka. You have collected money, you're going to Oka to preserve SARS or Okuzu so that many more of your young people will be arrested and cut open alive and their organs taken from them. And you want respect. You want us to respect you. When you are a demon, you are devil incarnate. Now you understand why we are protesting today. You understand why young people, I'm too old. I'm no longer a youth. But I'm supporting them in what they are doing. I am an old man. I'm no longer a youth. But I support them because I want what they are pursuing to succeed. This class of cowards, the leadership we've had in Biafra land for 50 years, all they specialize in is division amongst themselves. They gossip and they backstab each other. That's their job. That is why they have not achieved anything. I asked somebody that day, tell me what Pandef have actually achieved over the years. Name one thing. Common Ogoni clean up with our own money. Ogoni clean up they cannot effect. Common second Niger bridge they cannot build. Ordinary road from Onitsha to Enugu they cannot build. And I keep asking them, what is actually your job? All these idiots in Abuja talking rubbish, inviting their army friends to come. You are going to die, you will live there, you will die there. Do you know how determined we are? If you chase us away from the streets, can you chase us from the bush? All of you in Abuja, do you know the meaning of the word gorilla? Guerrilla warfare. Have you heard about it before? That is what you're going to confront. If you ask army to fire today, we'll go into the bushes. And that 2x2 you built in the village, you are trying to protect, it will go down. You will have insurgency on your hands. And let me see how Nigeria is going to fight insurgency in the east, fight in the north, and fight in the west. Because I'm sure if you go into the bushes, the west will also go into the bush. Yoruba will go into the bush in solidarity. So you don't know? You people are not going to win. You can never win. And all of you are banned from traveling abroad. You can no longer travel abroad. All of you, I don't care who you are, from the zoo, you can no longer travel abroad. So how long is all this going to last? Instead of, that is the, I said to them, Obiano should go and copy the DPO in Fege and that army officer in Calabar. Go and look at the way they behaved. Look at how people hailed them. You people, you get into power and it gets into your brain. You don't know how to be humble. Again. Can you imagine? How about if Obiano were to come and to say, okay, come out today and clean and then protest and go home? I will even address all of you. Very simple. People will protest 6, 7 o'clock. Young people are hungry. They'll go back home to Ghana. And you then, your stock will rise up. But you're there panicking because Abuja said so. And you're worried. And people are lying. Oh, apart from a few banks that were attacked and what happened in Enugu, which I'm not happy about. They said, oh, we'll stop the destruction. Stop it. Because they don't want people to get angry and attack their homes. They sponsored their idiots in the media to be writing. Stop destroying the few assets we have. And I asked them, can you name that asset you have in our land? There is nothing. So are you saying that SARS police station where they are torturing and killing our people is an asset? All that was burned is just police stations, that's all. A few of them, not all of them. So you want the police stations to be preserved so that the killing of our young people can continue, so that Mietiala can come in. That's why they formed SARS, for some of you who do not know. That's why they have army checkpoints and police checkpoints everywhere, so they can reduce the population of young people, so that when Fulani people coming from Gambia and from Senegal, there'll be nobody to meet them. So you people don't know. That is why today we must come out and clean up and then protest afterwards. Slavery, colonialism, and neo-colonialism, this generation is going to end it. The British only have one thing working in their favor, and that is your envy and jealousy inside you as a black person. They don't need to do anything they don't need to work too hard. You have receptors already to become saboteur. Sabo and the traitor is there inside you already. Because by nature, you people are very jealous. You are jealous by nature. All Britain needs to do is to tap into that jealousy, and you betray your community. You betray your nation. You even betray your own self. I will ask you again to go and watch Tears of the Sun. Everybody should watch Tears of the Sun. A movie by Hollywood. Not this nonsense they do. This they are doing above a shop in Obalande. Hollywood, starring an A-lister, Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis did a film about a president who is an Igbo man. That very president was betrayed, or the son of the president was betrayed by another Igbo man. And I kept asking myself in those days, how did Hollywood know that Igbo people are betrayers, that they are traitors? How did they know? In a movie of that magnitude, it was a blockbuster. Of course, BBC killed it because it would tell the world about Biafra. I know the way they described it. They said it's an African war somewhere. When I was telling you about BBC, did you believe me? When I told you that Buhari was dead, did you believe me? Did you believe me? When I said the Fulanis will come and take over our land, did you believe me? When I said they will rape your mothers and abduct your daughters in your land, you will do nothing, did you believe me? Did you believe me? Any of you, did you said I was, some said I was mad. Has all those things not happened? They have all happened before our eyes. We don't hate anybody. But from today, if anybody is killed in our land, hold those living in Abuja responsible. They are the ones that invited them. Elsewhere, army is trying to make peace. So it's only in our land that they're asking them to come and kill. If you kill any, I'm warning, you know me, I love to give advance warning so you know what we are going to do, because I know you cannot stop us. If there is any shooting in Biafra land today of any protester, I will declare a war, a second Biafran war, a guerrilla war. We'll fight it from the bush. None of you can ever come home again. You will stay in Abuja and you will die there. Do you understand? These people you're looking at, the PGs you want to bribe in the villages, they are all under one command. I give the order. I will say, go into the bushes. Men will go into the bushes, never to come out again, until Biafra is declared and is a sovereign nation. You think Boko Haram is bad? What we will unleash, we will come to Abuja to look for all of you. Abuja will come there to look for all of you. You see the way they're begging Boko Haram, please come and repent. We'll send you abroad, we'll do anything. That's how you'll be begging. You say, oh, but we are all brothers. We are all brothers. But now your foolishness is driving you towards destruction. You cannot see it. We are, no, young people are going to protest. Young Nigerians, so not even IPOB. IPOB is asking young Nigerians to come out. If we bring out men on the streets, I cancelled it. I said they should remain indoors. Allow the young people to come out to complement. People, Biafrans were killed at Lekki Tollgate. And I'm telling my Yoruba brothers and sisters, that is why I cannot forgive Tinubu. Because Biafrans were killed there. The same way I expect you not to forgive any politician in the East. If Yorubas were slaughtered in the... Can you imagine doing a rally in Enugu? And who is a powerful politician there? Of course, they have none. Let us say one politician will come out and say, go and kill people at Opera Square in Enugu. And those people that they want to kill, one of them is Yoruba. And I'm asking you, how are you going to feel? How are you going to feel if Yoruba people are slaughtered in Enugu doing something for Nigeria? How will you feel? Will you allow that person to go scot-free? These are the things you need to understand. These are the things you need to have in mind. And these are the things that must guide your thinking. And that is why Tinubu cannot go scot-free. He can't go scot-free. All of you black people, you make me laugh. You people, you make me laugh, honestly. They deported him from Turkey and Britain. Brought him back, said, take your useless trouble and go. He came back. And the process of rehabilitation has begun. I'm looking at all of you. You have all given up. Yeah, okay now, okay. Okay, no, agree what you say. Have you seen what is happening in Thailand? Protests against a king that is an absolute ruler, absolute monarch. People are saying, shut up, enough is enough. Do you know if you insult the king of Thailand, you go to jail? An ordinary insult. If you say, I don't like what the king is doing, or we need to do something, you go to jail. An absolute monarch. After many years, this generation, 2020 of their own, said to hell with this rubbish. They're out on the streets protesting. Has the army gone there to kill them? No. It's only in Biafra land. Operation Python Dance 1, 2, 3, 4. Who called for them? Ohaneze and the governors. At the height of OPC agitation, did Yoruba governors get together and invite the army to come and kill them? No. Their battles was exclusively with the police. But Igbo people, I don't know what is wrong with you people. I don't know. I have no idea. It's only you that will sit in Abuja. And I'm warning you, try and see now today. Let army fire one Pakam in Anambra State today. Obiano will be chased like a rat, whatever he is. If they don't fire, you will see a very peaceful protest. By peaceful. In the evening, they will all go home. Tomorrow, if they want to convene, they can record. And we said, you are going to stay in only one place. You are not going to move about. So what is your problem? What is your problem, I ask? Ndubuisi. So all the police stations you claim of course, they were destroyed. Can they not be rebuilt? All those you killed at Mpo, can you bring their lives back? We can decide to go and rebuild the police stations if we want. We have every manner of craft and skill in IPOB. Don't we have carpenters? Don't we have bricklayers? Don't we have people who can do painting and decorating? So we can rebuild it. But can you bring back one life you took at Mpo? Or is it because we have that madness hasn't started yet? Is there any memorial at Mpo? Please, people should bring out the pictures of those killed by Obi and Atumbo. Bring them out and show the world. Of course, Facebook will cover some of them. How they packed us in their hillocks after killing us and drove away. Any compensation for the families? No. These young people are coming out. Because if you're talking about police brutality or massacre and must be part of any negotiation or discussions with the zoo government in terms of compensating the families. Don't you know that? And you're asking them not to protest. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? I am warning all the senators in Abuja, go and tell your Fulani masters that your own lives are in danger. If there is any firing at protesters today, we will go into the bushes. I will declare the second Biafra war. This time around, you cannot see those you're fighting. And all of you will die in Abuja, and you will be buried in Abuja, as they claim Abba Kyari was and Issa Funtua. All the senators, you cannot come back home. If you value your lives, if you want to see Biafra land again, ask your army to remain where they are. If there is any damage, we will pay for it. IPOB will pay for it. I saw some idiots writing yesterday, you know, black people are very foolish, saying there is 100,000, 100 million on Wike's head. And the fact that we said we are going to pay anybody who leaves the army. They started saying, oh, why don't you pay volunteers? And I say, you people are foolish. Very, very foolish. You lack discipline. You don't know what strategy is. So the fact that America is very rich and gives money to a whole load of poor African countries, they are doing it because America is a wealthy nation. I'm not saying we are, because we are not. America is wealthy. They can afford to help other nations around the world. Does it stop American taxpayers from paying their tax every year or every month? Does it stop the Inland Revenue IRS in America from collecting tax? So because America gave help to Ghana, because of that, I'm not going to pay tax. There are homeless people also in America. Why don't you help them? I'm not going to pay my tax. You go to jail. Because you don't know anything. So you want us to develop that type of mentality of payment. We pay you to serve your nation. A revolution. Do you see how foolish some of you are? One of them I read, I was absolutely shocked. Somebody I thought had brain in his call. Money, 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 money. Why do you think Avengers stopped? Why do you think they subdued so-called Niger Delta militants? Because of this settlement culture. That's brain. Why do you think IPOB is formidable? Because all our people are volunteers. And you cannot defeat an army of volunteers. Go and check your history books. You cannot. Why is it that the French legionnaires are very, very powerful and very strong all over the world? All volunteers. Why do you think the SAS is very strong in Britain? Volunteers. Why do you think the SEAL team in America is very strong? All volunteers. Only a volunteer army can defeat a zoo like Nigeria. And we are going to. I'm warning you in advance, so before you come tomorrow and start talking rubbish as usual. I'm warning you today. They fire one shot today at these innocent young people protesting, and I will declare the second Biafra war. We'll fight it from the bushes for however many years it will take until our freedom comes. And that time it will give us the impetus. Anybody who writes any nonsense on a page of a newspaper will look for you and will take you down, no matter where you are. Because you people are foolish. What we are fighting for, is there anything wrong with it? What we are fighting for, is there anything wrong with it? Just that you don't have the courage that IPOB has to do it. You don't have the type of heart we have. You don't have the type of patriotism we have. You don't love our people the way we love our people. Cover picture, that's what they call it. And I used it to make a post before I came on air. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible make violent revolution inevitable. The great John F. Kennedy. And you know one thing about me? I don't believe in theory. I'm a very practical man. If you don't want our children to protest in Biafra land today peacefully, you will bring your army to come, yes, and then after that, the equation will change. And then you start talking rubbish. We said it, they are terrorists, we said it, but you forget very cleverly, as you always do, that you started it. You killed unarmed, innocent protesters. I posted this thing on my wall, but I'll try to explain it. Today is Monday, the 26th of October, 2020. I'm sure by now we are out on the streets cleaning up, and after that we are going to rally. Today is the 26th of October, 2020. I'm warning everybody, if they kill anyone today, we will declare a war on Nigeria. I will declare it. And every politician who is in Abuja, you can no longer come back home because you have no home to come back to anyway. Every governor in our land will be under siege forever and ever. We will find you. We will hunt you down wherever you are. Every Sabo, even those living outside Biafra land, you become a fake game, we will hunt you down wherever you are. I told you, we manufacture our own weapons. So stop waiting and thinking, I'm going to bring in arms through Akwa Ibom. Through our own Eket, no. We manufacture our own weapons in this day and age. You think I'm going to allow what Britain did to Ojukwu to do it to me? You are mad. Then I will tell you we have more deadlier engineers than we did in 67 to 70. That thing you are afraid of, you will see it. Hold back your army or you have war on your hands. The thing, okay, you can try. And you can say, oh, he's just talking, he's making mouth. Go and try today. And then after 2 days, you start begging and asking, oh, how do we de-escalate? How do we bring this thing down? De-escalation is hold those idiots. Let them go and fight Boko Haram. And a myriad of Fulani terrorists. Allow children to go out to protest. It's their right. If they are angry, if you kill my brother or my sister and you harvest their organs, I will burn down the police station. All of you have forgotten what happened at SARS Okuso. And I saw some people defending SARS Okuso. You are defending an institution that killed your children and harvested, took their liver and their kidney to go and sell. Most of them whilst they were alive. You live in Lagos, you live in Kaduna, I live in Kanu, my business, this thing they are doing, this thing Namdi Kanu is doing, this thing IPOB is doing, my business, my house in Jalingo. Because of your house in Jalingo, SARS and the police will be harvesting organs of people in Anambra, and we keep quiet because you have a house in Jalingo. You people are mad. It's me, Bruno. Our mantra used to be Biafra or death, and we still have it. Come out today and shoot protesters, and by tomorrow men will go into the bush. Every hillocks we see, we take it out. Everything we see that is Nigeria police or army, all come from Imo, will be destroying all of them. Then you'll be running and talking rubbish as usual. But then you cannot stop us. You can't. Today is a cleanup day. And after that, we're going to have a peaceful protest. Right across Nigeria, the protest must continue. The youths in the north, you have now discovered palliative, courtesy of your mates in the south. The youths in the south have now told you there's something called palliative, stolen stolen from the people and hidden somewhere. You are collecting your bags of rice, indomie, everything. Come out and join the protest. You must come out to join the protest. You must. We are cleaning up our streets. I expect Jukun, they used to be they were warriors. Jukun people in the former Gongola, what's it called? Is it your base called now? I don't know. Jukun, what are you doing? So, Jukun fought Fulani for very many years. Of course, some of them were subdued. Nupe, what are you doing? Niger State. I don't want to call you Niger. I want to call you by your name. You are Nupe people. What are you doing? You must rise up. Even as bad as Jos is, the Biron people must rise up. Rise up and protest. Rise up and protest. Or else Fulani will finish you. They're in Iguacha already. The pig called them and they came. They have settled. Doing a lap every day. In the land of the ancients. A land blessed by God. They want to do to us what the devil did to Israel. They want to plant people in our land so that all the time we will be in a perpetual state of war. That's what they want to do. Wike and co. To give the land of God to people who are uncircumcised. And you think we're going to keep quiet? No, of course not. Anyway, but the good thing is that they know who we are. They know. They know how stubborn we are. They know that very well. And ask the Zoo Army and police. Ask them, come today and you fire. Then CNN will come and cover us very well. Don't CNN cover Boko Haram. They cover them every day now. They come and cover us. And we will be 10 times worse than Boko Haram. Because you people are wicked. When the Nigerian police and Nigerian army kill innocent people, people who cannot do anything, all of you keep quiet. You're asking people not to protest in a land that the Nigerian army, in conjunction with Ohaneze and governors, killed my men and killed my parents. You just want me to get on with life just like that. You don't know how to avenge them? So you don't know that? So you think my parents can just die like that and I will just be walking about and everything is fine? You think I'm one of those people? I will avenge the death of my parents. I will. Where do you think we're looking for Kezipazo? Okay, Kezipazo, gifts and presents people gave to me. Okay, Kezipazo touched it. With his Fulani friends. They raided my house, entered my lounge, my sitting room, collected memorabilia that people gave to me. Okeze Ibazu has it in government house in Omai. In my town. In my village. And you want me to forgive him? Somebody who killed my parents? Killed my father and my mother, you want me to forgive him? God will punish you. I will avenge my parents. And after we must have finished, then Buratai and his family, I will avenge my parents. I don't know the name of the man that led people to my house. I'm looking for him. They said he came from Ohafia Barracks. I want him. His name. You killed my parents and you want me to be quiet. You think I'm like all those idiots who are out on the streets? Who just complain for no, they complain and they go home. You killed my father. Oh dear. Today we are going out to protest very peacefully. Anybody caught looting and damaging properties of a fellow Nigerian, people who are suffering like you are suffering, there and then on the spot you'll be dealt with. Because you want to bring bad name to this very revolution. And it's not going to happen. I don't want anybody to break banks or any financial institutions. If you do so, you're a criminal. And today, if you try it, you'll be killed on the spot. The zoo, army, or police will not shoot you. The young people there will kill you themselves. Because you want to stop them from having a better future. Any bad thing that happens now, that is what BBC will tell their masters in London to carry. So you don't know that? Don't attack anybody first, be they security or civilian. But if they are coming to disrupt or protest, or if a shot is fired in any village, in any town, then go on rampage. Destroy the properties of every politician in that very area, and every police station in that area. That same night, from the bushes, attack every army checkpoint. If they do it today. If they leave us alone, as I've said, we would leave them alone. If they attack us, if they give us peace, we give them peace. But to intimidate us, I wouldn't say us, I would say little children, I wouldn't call them little children. To intimidate people who are exercising their legitimate constitutional right will not happen, not under my watch. I am telling Aguleri people to go and warn Obiano. I have the intel. If the army fires one shot in Anambra State, Obiano is a dead man walking. Did I mention his name before? I didn't. Despite what he did at Mpo. I said, okay, Ziba Zuhopu Zadema, Rochas, Okorocha, and then Nyawodu, those four. I saw the 5 and weak, 5 of them. Did I mention Obiano? I didn't. I am asking Eze Chukwemeka of Umueri, Aguleri, because I call both of them Umueri. Aguleri and Umueri are all the same thing. You are descended from Eri. Go and warn Obiano. Mpo happened when I was in prison, when I was in detention. Now that we are almost ready, if anybody is killed by the army or police today in Anambra State, anything you see, you take. It's not a threat. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm just warning you. People are, we are going, the street belongs to us. The roads belong to us. It's our land. We are coming out to clean it. After cleaning, we gather somewhere and we protest. As others are doing, after that, we go home. If you fire one shot today at anybody there, but nobody will break ranks anywhere to this. It won't happen today. No, there will be no vandalism today. There can be no vandalism today unless you send your thugs to do it so they can put it on IPOB. Of course, we'll catch them and give them the usual treatment we give to idiots. Our land must be peaceful. And the rest of the zoo must be peaceful. So that the message that the young people are seeking to convey gets heard. But we must remain in a heightened state of alert. This is a revolution. Things can never be the same. Never. Not after this. Never. Things can never, ever be the same. Never be the same. They must understand it. And once again, allow me to repeat, anybody who resigns from the army or the police today, the number will be circulated very shortly. We will pay your salary. Not for 1 month or 2. We will continue to pay it until freedom is achieved. If you leave the army and as you're coming, don't tell them where you're going. Defect with your gun and your uniform. That's how we'll receive you. As you're coming, bring your ID, bring your gun, including the pistol they give to you, and bring your uniform. We'll pay you your monthly salary, and then you join the people on the winning side, because Nigerian government cannot win this battle. Hey, impossible now. Have you seen what is happening in the diaspora? Those that feed people at home, have you seen what? They're even more angry than those who are at home. More angry. So if you're in the army or police, you better cross over and join the people, because once this revolution is over, you'll be tried, though, and you'll be hanged in public for your crimes against humanity. We must make that abundantly clear. If you leave the army or police today, we would pay your salary. What I mean by we is the diaspora. Diaspora I mean is diaspora of Nigerians, not IPUB. Diaspora of Nigerians. I spoke to some of them in Europe and in America. In fact, they even started donating to the fund. The fund is based in Texas. People have started contributing already to that very fund. That is where in fact, before everybody will send $5 or £5 or €5 they're making with Western Union or MoneyGram or any other remittance firm or company, will go towards paying the police and the army. Once you desert and leave the army today, if we do not pay you salary today, do a Facebook video. Your name will be in Germany, closely guarded. You leave the army. We take you in. And then you will fight the righteous fight. You will fight on the side of the people. They warn all agents of neo-colonialism in the zoo, mainly the Fulani Janjaweed. And the governors we have, the game has changed. You can never win. You can never, ever win. We are now going to go to the line. Those of you that listened yesterday, no Biafra flag, no insignia, nothing. If those of you feels like carrying the zoo flag, let us replicate what they did at Lekki. Excuse me. You know, they shot at protesters and there was blood all over Nigerian flag, signifying that Nigeria is a murderous state. If you have to come out with a Nigerian flag, make sure you put blood on it. Go to slaughter or get red paint. Splash it on the flag so that the world will see that Nigeria is in a bloody state. They kill their own citizens. In fact, I even prefer that, because you won't see me dead touching a Nigerian flag anyway. I can't stand it. When I see it, I have migraine. I can't stand it. But the one I can stand is this one now with blood all over it. You either go and get cow blood, or you can go and get goat blood or chicken blood, or use red paint. Splash it, I didn't say pour. Splashing on the flag. That is the flag you have to carry, if you have to carry one at all today. It is not a Biafra protest. No insignia will be carried. No Biafra flag. No Biafra memorabilia. I will now open the lines for people to call. Signal app. Excuse me. After this, I will try and catch some sleep. I've not slept since yesterday. +4477 6182 5346. Somebody should please put it on my wall. And I need update across Biafra land and the rest of the zoo. It is signal. It is signal. Let me accept this one from Okechi and see if they can call. The lines are now open. You can call. You can call us now. The line is open. No, I did not say no WhatsApp call today. No WhatsApp call today. No WhatsApp call today. Please, you are only going to call on Signal. Only on Signal. No WhatsApp call, I'm saying. You are going to call on Signal or you leave us a message. If you cannot get through, please leave a message and I will play it. I'm writing from Onitsha. And then what? MC Black, you're writing from Onitsha. Let me accept. And I want to know what is happening in Onitsha today. People in this UG, they don't listen. I said no WhatsApp call. They're still calling on WhatsApp. Let me take this call. Can you give us not your name, actually? Tell us where you are calling from. They have gone. They are not there. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes.
Please, where are you calling from? What happened? The line just went off. The caller on the line, can you hear me? On Signal.
Good morning, sir. I'm calling you from Onitsha.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, Mazi, I want to appreciate your good work. You're a very good man, to be honest with you. You're a very good man.
Thank you.
You are working the spirit of the youth everywhere in Nigeria.
Yes. MC Black, can you hear me? MC Black, can you hear me?
Coming out for this very clean up, I can assure you, people are coming out.
Are they coming out?
People are coming out for this very clean up.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
They are bringing their soldiers, doing muscle everywhere, but they will know how prepared we are.
Are they in Onitsha now? They showing their muscle again?
Yeah, they brought their 2 shakes today, and we saw them this morning as well. They were on this their army tank and healers with the Sienna, going up and down the whole street of Onitsha, Vasimbo, Obosi, and Ogidi. But people are coming out.
And people are coming out, isn't it?
Of course, people are coming out.
If they fire any shot, we overwhelm them, we kill them, we cut off their head, and we send it to Obiano in Oka.
They are all afraid.
Oh, they have to be afraid? Then Biafra land?
Soldiers are afraid. Those ones they brought are Boko Haram Janjaweed from the north.
Okay, then we meet them today. If they want us to meet them, we meet them today. If that's what they want.
The soldiers are saying that they are not coming out. Since these things has been happening, the real soldiers are in their barracks. They haven't come out. Those ones they brought are the same thing they did to us in 2016. They brought Janjaweed Boko Haram from the north and brought it to our land. Those people they are bringing are not Nigerian soldiers. That's the problem we are having here. The soldiers are in their barracks. They understand what it means to shoot at innocent people. But these ones they brought, they are ordinary Janjaweed they recruited from Boko Haram camp. That is why they are not in the barracks. They will keep them one place and be feeding them. And they use them to do their bidding.
Are we going to, after this cleanup, are we going to protest in Onitsha today?
Of course. Onitsha is formidable. Anambra is formidable.
Of course.
We are formidable.
Thank you very much. You see the way we roll. Abapam today, Chineke na Urumonya Kebe. By this time tomorrow, all you'll be seeing is smoke going up. Let me see the idiot that will call me from Abuja or write rubbish. All you can do is you can gossip. In the end, we always win. We are IPOB, you know that? And very soon, the zoo will collapse. We will bring out Buhari for them. Mad people everywhere playing with us. They don't know how determined we are. Come and shoot now. Come and shoot in Biafra land today. Instead of doing grag everywhere. Come and shoot. Let us see. Mad people everywhere. Let us hear this from this person. Hey, what happened? Oh, people are calling. People are calling. Give us the update where you are, please. Your name and you give us update.
My leader, good morning from here, sir. My name is Pastor Jack. I'm coming from Lagos.
What is happening where you are?
We are out for our cleanup, even though the state government was saying that Loma will take care of the cleanup.
No Loma anything. No Loma.
Nobody listening to them because we knew it's a strategy for them because they were afraid for anybody to go out and stay again. But they did not deter anybody from doing what the cleanup we backed to do. So you see, our cleanup is still ongoing. We will do our cleanup and we are still watching them to see if they will behave funny. But so far, everything is going normal.
Are you saying that? No. Now tell me. Listen to me. You know me, I don't like lies. I don't like people telling me what they feel I have to hear. If you look out through your window right now, are people outside cleaning? That's what I want to know. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want people telling me, giving me false hope. I want to, in Lagos now, are young people outside doing the cleaning that we asked them to do? That's what I want to know. Are they doing it in Lagos?
Yeah, my house or no went to Toget. That is it, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the update. And I like your update, Makadi Amama. Let us hear.
Sir, I so much like you. Hello, Mazi Namdi Kanu. Good evening, sir. I so much like you. I so much love you for what you have been doing for us to liberate us, to free us from these people. Mazi, you have done a lot. Do not give up now. I've been trying to call, but I cannot get your line. But where I am right now is not safe for me to call you, for them not to know that I'm calling. Mazi, I want to tell our people something that they need to know. Fighting is not all about fighting. Fighting is mind.
Mind. This is a soldier talking. Do you know that? That's a zoo soldier talking. Wars are won psychologically. That is why in those days, before you play Liverpool, you're already 2-0 down. Before you play Barcelona at their peak, under Rijkaard, Pep Guardiola, Luis Enrique, you are already 2-0 down. Psychological. Janjaweed know they know they cannot defeat you. They know they cannot defeat Nigerian youths. They know it. They cannot win. So they use terrorism. They frighten you. If it doesn't work, they go to your Oba. They go to your Igwe. They go to your Kabiesi to frighten you. When that doesn't work, they pay some people. They pay some people who are around you to go on Facebook to start writing rubbish. When that one doesn't work, they unleash the Janjaweed branch of the army. If that doesn't work, they negotiate. The caller on the line, can you hear me? I have a caller now. Can you say something to the world, please?
Hello, Mazi. Good day. The call was on mute.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm calling from Philippines. Good day, sir.
Good day to you from Philippines. Good day. And make it very brief. I want to get briefing from the ground to know if there is cleanup in Calabar, cleanup in New York, cleanup in Abuja. That's what I want to hear. I want to know if there are cleanup going on in those places. Please, go ahead and say what you want to say.
So I'm calling from Philippines. This is my first time to call you.
Yes, please, go ahead.
So, first of all, I want to thank you for your able work. I'm really praying that God will see us through, and especially God will give you the strength to cater for us in Jesus' name.
Yes, sir.
My question I want to ask you is that will we be fighting against, it's British that is using us, using black to fight the fellow black?
Of course, from slavery time, from time of slavery. That was why the pig in the creek said, you are my slaves. Please go ahead.
Yes, even today it is still happening.
Yes, of course, it will happen.
People cannot expect a British man to come in and start killing them. They will make sure that they use their fellow flag against them. So my question now is, will we be fighting against ourselves and the British people will be having access to oil? They'll be moving on with the draining of their oil in Shell and in our country. They will just feel relaxed. Wouldn't their attack reach to everybody, both the foreigners who are partaking in this oil? Wouldn't the attack reach them?
Now, listen to me. Anybody who is against this revolution, you either go and join the enemy or you will be in a grave. That is what is going to happen. We are not, it's because black people are naturally stupid. That is why they betray their own. They can never go out and betray, plan together and say, let us go and cheat a white man. I don't mean 419 fraud. And say, let us be together to plan to develop our land. How can somebody who makes money as a politician, goes abroad and buys a house, how can that person ever love you? They can never love you. Never, ever, ever. We are not going to fight this war. What they are going to do is to sponsor some people, the same way that Obiano is moving some Igwes to Oka this morning to go and have a rally there, so a protest there, so they can shoot IPOB. Obiano want today. Hey, Anambanine will go up in flames. Obiano want today. If they let them tell those who are patrolling, one shot from them. Oh God. Anyway, there's no need talking too much. People are calling. If I accept you, you will call. Is this one from Israel? This person is carrying a rifle. Good morning to you, my dear brother. Then I have accepted you, and you may be able to call. There are some people that I accepted yesterday. They too are at liberty to call. You are at liberty to call. And I need pictures of where people are cleaning the streets. I want it to flood the social media. Pictures of people cleaning the streets. Especially our Africa rep, make sure Uyo, Calabar, we need the pictures. I don't want people telling me stories. I need to see proof that the cleanup is happening. And Aba as well, and Omoya, that the cleanup is happening. Please. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Mazi.
Good morning to you, my dear brother. Please, your name and where you're calling from?
Obinna. I'm calling from Texas.
From Texas. Obinna, you're welcome. The world is listening. Please go ahead.
My question is, why are you making an arrangement? I know that it's been, peaceful, and then suddenly goes chaos and peaceful back again. Why are you making an arrangement? People going in the bush should, in case the governor, unleash the military on the peaceful protesters. I also think you'll be making an arrangement for us that are in diaspora, just in case if you want to come back. Because many people down here really want to come back to participate. I mean, I don't understand why I have to live 100 years not making an impact. I'd rather live 50, but have my name written as one of the warriors that fought for the actualization of Biafra. So I'm just suggesting,
It's a very good idea. As soon as we go into the bushes, once they fire at the protesters today, across Nigeria, anywhere they fire across Nigeria, once they fire at innocent protesters today, we're going to the bushes. And once we do that, I will announce it for all the volunteers and diaspora to start making their way home. We will be able to get them into Biafra land, into the zoo and into Biafra land. And then the real battle will commence. The battle of 1,000 years will commence. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. The thing is, we have nothing to lose, because without Biafra, my life is used. It would have been better that I wasn't born anyway. Because without Biafra, life there's nothing like life. Do you understand? That is why we are pushing, and we are going to keep pushing until we get to the destination. Do not clean police station. Who asked you to go and clean police station? When I come trouble, because Who asked you to clean police station? Do not clean any police station, please. Don't, please, don't clean any police station. Chief Zoba is writing from Onitsha. And the coordinator will tell you where you are going to meet. The people coordinating it on the ground will just look for a park or somewhere and stay in the park or an enclosure. Or that that place where you have the statue of Namdi Azikiwe. People did very, very well. But you didn't pull it down. You should have taken it down. I don't know why it's still standing. But don't do that today, please. I don't want anything today. Don't. Go and gather somewhere that is in a park or a field or something and stay there to do your protest. And after that, everybody will go home. Very peaceful. I don't want any problem, please. I do not want any problem. I do not want any problem. I want the cleaning to happen, and then we protest and we go home. If there is any trouble, let it be their fault.
Good morning, sir.
No, you are recording something and my voice is coming out in the background. I do not like it. People can call. Let us take this very call. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me? Hey. No, you are not. Can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me. They cannot hear me. They cannot hear me. Please try and call back if you can. I picked the call of Ogechi, but they cannot hear me. Try and call back. I want pictures. What is happening in Obibo? Please, for gossipers, not Oyimbo in Lagos, please. Before I start gossiping, I want to know what is happening in Obibo. Are we cleaning up in Iguacha? That's what I want to know. Are we cleaning up in Iguacha? Somebody should update me, please. Are we cleaning up in Iguacha, please? Try and let me know if we are cleaning up in Iguacha. Once I accept you, then you can call and make your point. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear static on the background, but I'm not saying anything. Is your call on mute?
Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Good morning, my able director.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my director. I think what I'm thinking since yesterday is about this discovery of disparities. You understand? I was thinking maybe this thing is a strategy because see, who told those people that things are there? You understand? This thing is a part of distraction because let them.
You think so?
They will do now.
You think so?
Hello. Yeah, I think so.
No, I think that people had this knowledge before, or the intel. No. People had the intel before, they just kept quiet. Because they needed the ideal condition to be able to go there to pick up these palliatives.
But everything they started discovering everything concurrently. You understand? I was thinking that this thing is just a game.
No, it's not a game. No. People know where it is. People know where it is already. They just kept quiet because you cannot act alone. That is why we say where we come from, Igwebike. Once there is a crowd, big people, you can now go and break it down. They knew where these palliatives were from time. People knew. Go ahead.
Okay. That's what I've been thinking, you understand? So I was thinking maybe they used it to deviate attention of people.
No, not at all. People are hungry. You know, it's Africa. Man must work, black people. Man must work. So that is the thing.
I use it as the point of reference of what you said yesterday when you said that if they are going to Abuja and they see food beside the road to Abuja, you understand, leading waiters, that they will just forget about going to Abuja and face the food. So I was laughing. I said maybe this is what happened because I don't know why they started discovering it concurrently. These people discovered it, and nobody's talking about the manifestation anymore. You understand?
Of course, it is a British ploy. That is what they do. I'm not saying they showed them where the palliatives were because it is a huge embarrassment to all of them because it has now exposed all the politicians as criminals. They are all criminals, all of them. You are starving, they cannot give you food. It's stored in a warehouse. Some of them have even expired. Very, very sad indeed. It is a British strategy. But I want to let Britain understand that we're going to defeat them in this very battle and war eventually. I am British. I hold a British passport. But evil is evil. I must be condemned. That's who I am. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Where are you calling? Yes, my dear sister. Thank you very much. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lagos, sir.
From tell me the truth, please. Are people doing clean up or not? Yes or no?
I'm preparing to go out at the moment.
Okay.
I'm preparing to go out at the moment. I'm calling from a Gondo, precisely. Gondo area. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. I'm so happy. This week is blessed. The best week of my ever since this year. Thank you so much. In fact, this year has been the best year. And I want to thank Koro. Because I've not been listening to you. But as a result of this Koro, I was able to start listening to you with the help of my brother. You know, and since I started listening to you since March, nothing that you have said that have not been so. I'm so impressed. I'm so blessed to have come in contact with your voice. Yesterday, I don't know if you heard about what happened at the Gondo.
No, we didn't hear. Tell us, what happened?
It was terrible. These policemen, they are beasts.
Oh, even yesterday, they are still brutalizing people. Even yesterday.
Yesterday, they came to their station because the station was burnt down. Wednesday last week, when the youth were protesting, they started shooting at them. So the guys were able to mobilize and the back of their station and attack them. They were putting fuel in a bottle.
Oh, very good. So at last they used it. Oh, very good. Very good.
They were able to conquer them. They burned down the station. The station is down. They even at that the next day they sold the iron gate. The Aboki came to buy them. All the things the Aboki came to buy them. I'm telling you, Mazi, the boys, they killed so many people.
Very good.
They were able to kill some of them.
Very good.
Those people, they are beasts. They are beasts. They are not supposed to be. In fact, they have to scrap all these policemen. None of them is good.
They will scrap them. At the end of this revolution, people will not recognize Nigeria again. At the end of this process. Hey, all these, my dear sister Ogechi, all these cargoes you see from Gowon or Basanjo, they say, somebody, they claimed they went to Asorok and they brought out a picture. Somebody said, look at all of them. In 60 years, there is no light. All of them, they say, we are leaders. We leaders. We need to do something. We leaders. In 60 years, all of them, as stupid as daft as they are, no electricity. And you want me to respect you. You went into office promising common electricity. Let me tell you something. Anytime we commence our march, which is very, very imminent, very, very soon, any village we pass, we put in electricity 24 hours a day. Anywhere we come across, our engineers 24 hours a day. These people are very foolish. They think that we import everything. Do you know that those of you listening via FM back home, do you know that the technology we built our transmitters with is from back home? Do you know that we don't import anything from abroad? Do you know that the FM you're listening to now in Abuja, in Lagos, in Kano, in many places, in Calabar, in Iguacha, do you know we built them ourselves? Zoo is in trouble. Hey. Zoo is in trouble. My dear sister, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for calling. I'm very grateful. And I said, when they fire at us today, and you want to burn down a police station, you don't have to go near the police station to burn it down. Use what they used at this Igondu, she said, in Lagos. Put petrol in at least those ones in Lagos, they listened. Put petrol in a bottle, put some sand in it, put some kekarakwa, rag, light it, and you throw it over 200 meters. And it will land inside the roof, inside the compound. Anywhere it lands, and they are gone. So if you're an Abuja politician, you better tell Obiano. You better tell Obiano not to fire not to ask them to fire anything. One shot and everyone got in smoke. Makadia mama. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on signal. Good morning to you. Your name and where you are, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
I called yesterday. My name is Chinedu.
Oh, Chinedu, yes.
Calling from Iguacha.
What is happening where you are?
Yesterday, around the street where I am, though people didn't really turn up because I believe that they are listening. Some of them are listening to their governor, and some we that are coming out are strangers here.
I don't understand what you mean by you are strangers there. What type of information is this? You mean what those of you turning up, you are strangers?
To locate a place.
No. What do you mean by you are strangers? I want to understand what you mean by strangers.
No, they believe that we are Biafrans. We all know that Iguacha is Igbo land. It is in Biafra land. But they see us as strangers.
Who are they? David and Joko, the coordinator of IPOB in Iguacha, is an Ikwere man. What are you talking about?
Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, God in heaven. You have a debate with a demented fool, with dry fish, soaking it in a beteshi. And you think that is the views. Oh my God in heaven. Okay. The caller on signal, can you hear me?
Yes, good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, my dear sister. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Abuja.
Abuja. Thank you very, very much. And what is happening where you are? Are you people cleaning up or you are not?
The thing is that I've been asking where we are meeting. I don't even know. I've been asking, nobody is replying.
Who are you asking where you're meeting? Who have you asked?
I don't know.
But if you go outside you see people cleaning. If you go outside to clean, they will tell you where the protest is happening.
Okay.
That's all you need to do. That is why we said go outside to go and clean. When you go outside to go and clean, you see people who are cleaning, and after the cleaning, everybody starts to go to the protest ground. So you join them. Thank you very much. Go outside and clean in Abuja, and I want pictures, please. And correct pictures. I don't want any fake news. I need no lies. Only the truth. Tell me if they are cleaning right around the place. That is what we want to know. That is what we want to know. Mbede, you've been calling. Now you may call. Let me have you to call him. Let me give him a call. No, after our protest, after the youth must have finished protesting, the last hurrah will be the